Hi everyone, Isabella here. Thanks for popping by. So today I want to talk to you about something I never really understood when people were saying it to me. They kept going, go deep, go deep, go deep. What do you mean go deep? You want me to think deeper? They're like, no, 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 no. It's not about thinking deeper. It's about going deeper. And I'd hear Tony Robbins say it, and I'd hear Dean Graziosi say it, and I hear a few other people say it. What do you mean go deeper? And it took a long time to figure out what they actually meant in go deeper. And it doesn't mean what you think it does. It means actually build up your reserves. So when you build a house, you have to have stable foundations. You can't build a house on sand because it'll collapse. You can't build a house on water because they don't float. You can't build anything in this life without solid foundations. And that's what they meant when they said go deeper. Build up your financial reserves, build up your database, build up your friend reserves, build up your network, build up your knowledge base. Learn from those that have already been there and do it. You know, they don't have to be big, successful people. They can be your grandma or your auntie or the guy who works in the local store. You know, knowledge comes from everywhere, and important knowledge comes from those people that have already done it. But you might never know their story unless you ask. But the important thing is here to build a house on solid foundations. So whether you're looking to build health, or whether you're looking to build a business, or whether you're just looking to build something you don't know what yet, build it on solid foundations. Find out who you need to talk to. Find out what you need to do. Find out how you need to do it. Find out who's done it before you. What lessons can they teach you? Who can they connect you to? Where do you get your money from? Where do you get your sponsorship from? Do you need angel investments? If it's not a business, then do you need financial support? Do you need health support? What is it that you need? Dig deep and find out what your why is before you go any further, because without a why that is stuck in solid foundations, and I mean rock solid, stuck in foundations, your house is going to crumble. So there is a tool called 7 Whys Deep. And you basically ask the question, why am I doing this? What is it all about? What makes me tick? What gets me up in the morning? Why is this important to me? And you keep going with the whys, and it usually takes about 7 whys, hence it being 7 whys deep, before you actually figure out why you want this so badly. And if you want something so badly that you just think about it 24 hours a day, then you're probably a 10 on the scale. So with 0 being not bothered about it at all, or 10 being I can't live without this, make sure that you're a 9 or a 10. So if it doesn't make your blood flow, you're going to have to sit down with yourself and ask yourself why. Maybe you've got the reason why you're doing it wrong or not quite there yet. Maybe there are elements of the project that you're concentrating on that you don't particularly like very much. I mean, for me, it's finance. I don't like finance. I don't understand it. The spreadsheets make my eyes go all squishy and weird. It completely blows up my mind. I just can't do it. But guess what? I know people that can. And that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the people that know. And this is the same with going deep and finding out what it is you want to build and why you want to build it. We all don't have the answers, or we aren't really aware of what those answers are. But we all have the questions, and we can ask those questions until we get ourselves to a point where we know exactly why we want to do the things that we want to do. So for me, my journey started when I was 10 years old. We went on holiday and I was really bored. And when I was bored, I was looking at the back of the pop bottles. We weren't allowed pop. So, you know, when we were on holiday, it was like, amazing, I get pop bottles. And on the back of the label was a label to save the pandas. And if I collected 100 labels then I could donate money to Save the Panda Society. It was World Wildlife Fund, I think, but I could save pandas. So I spent my entire holiday collecting labels of pop bottles, and I sent them in, and I got this wonderful letter back telling me that I'd saved pandas. Do you know how amazing that made me feel? I'd saved pandas. Now, this feeling didn't go away, and it grew and grew and grew, and it was just about pandas. It wasn't just about the rhinos. It wasn't just about the elephants or the dolphins or anything like that. It was about compassion for the world and compassion for animals. And as I grew, it became compassion for humans too. And I learned at a very early age that we're all intertwined. And then when I moved to the city, I sort of forgot about the animal section of life where we need to be at one with nature and we need to evolve with animals. I forgot about that because city life is not about that. So I became detached from the animals. But when I returned back to the countryside a lot later on in life, I remembered the connection I had with animals and the environment. And it sort of took me away from working in corporations because, as I saw it, corporations were places where people went to be miserable. They went to earn money in jobs that they didn't really like, doing stuff they hated. And you know what? It doesn't have to be like that because every corporation has a reason for its existence. And every person who works in that corporation, they have a purpose. And the purpose is to make that corporation work. Now, if we take it back to being young and connected to the animals, the feeling that I got from that was amazing. It was like there was a bigger purpose to me. I didn't have to ask questions about who am I, what's this all about? Is there a purpose on the planet? Because I knew what it was. It was to save animals. And as I've got older, it's become to save humans too. And the way that we make an impact on the world is through our personalities and our personal appeal. And one thing I learned was you want to save the world, you want to save the animals, you want to save the people, you want to save the planet, speak to the people that run the world, and they are the corporations. So that led me down a path from wellness, from health and wellness, from marketing, from business administration to corporate wellness. And today I practice corporate wellness because I understand why I get up in the morning. I understand what makes me tick. I understand where my purpose is and how I fit into the world. And you know what? In doing corporate wellness, I can save the animals, I can save the humans, and I can save the environment too. So that is my big why. Why do I get up in the morning? Why do I do what I do? Why am I investing so much time, effort, and me into this? And it's because I want people to feel good. I want them to be good at what they do. I want them to be in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time for the right reasons. Because when that happens, you feel amazing. And there's nothing better in this life than feeling absolutely amazing. Now, if we all wake up every single morning and we feel amazing, imagine what we could do for productivity. Imagine what we could do for the planet. Imagine what we could do for the company that we work for and the people we work with and our environment. Just imagine the impact, the positive impact that we all could have on each other and the planet. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to leave you with a link in the description with a tool called the 7 Whys Deep. And I'm going to leave it on my website. So if you want to go to my website, the link will be there. But I want you to use the 7 Tools Deep tool because this is going to help you clarify your thinking. So in a previous video, I spoke about the triad. A lot of people have said to me, yes, Isabella, there's a triad, but I just don't know. I can't get to grips with why I want to do this. Well, the 7 Whys Deep tool will help you. So go to my website, get the tool, fill it in, complete it, do as many times as you want, and go as deep as you can until you find that thing inside you that goes, I found my purpose. This is what I'm going to do. This is my positive impact. And until next time, I'm Isabella, and have a great day.